what is your top comedy movie of all time?
I can't say of all time. We talked about it a little bit because I was like, remember I said like three.
Yeah,
you was like Coming to America. But you gotta Life was in there.
What is one movie that is?
See, I don't know. I can't because Harlem Nights that made me like laugh all the way through like that. But it was a great movie. You know what I mean? But let me say, then you got Coming to America, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, man! This I don't know.
Say Life.
I gotta think about it.
Life.
Yeah, and that made me laugh, and it's funny throughout, and it's hard laugh throughout. Yeah. But it's still, like I said before, it's still sad. The situation is sad, so it takes it down a notch for me.
You gotta take it as a whole. As a whole,
I said I can't put one at the top.
You gotta put one. If you had to pick one, if you had to.
I'd have to take a while, and I don't want a bunch of dead air just sitting there. So tell a story.
No, I ain't gonna tell no story. You want to tell your goddamn answer.
Tell me a story about your answer.
My answer is throughout.
The Soul Man is in there.
So definitely, this pretty much came.
No
up.
stand-up shit, right?
No. Okay. Movie. We're talking movies.
Okay.
So my whole, in the military. When I was in the Navy, we had some time that we was like doing cleaning shit.
Yeah.
And we would have these type of conversations. And this conversation, I've had this conversation. I've been out the military for a while now. But when I was in, it was definitely Front Street. Everybody that I like come in contact with. And I'm like, being from Philly, I'm from Philly. So pretty much everybody I met in the military was like mainly from like Cali, Texas, Florida, Georgia. A lot of cats, a lot of brothers from those areas. And it always came down to the two. It's either Coming to America or Life.
Or Life, really. Life
them
is the other
two.
One?
You reciting them two bar for bar. You could, if they filming a movie tomorrow, you can play one of the characters in the movies. That is pretty much the thing. So it always kind of came down to that. People had other stuff. But it was always that don't even
Soul Man hitting my ribs.
Soul Man Soul Man is for me is number 3 outside of it.
Yeah.
But Coming to America and Life, them two motherfuckers.
I know
so if you had to
Eddie
choose,
and fucking Martin, man.
Forget what's your favorite of all time, any movie, comedy movie, out of Coming to America or Life. Which one?
All right, so I'm thinking like. If they was like, we on a flight, and you only watch one of these movies during this flight,
and
which one you want to watch? Then I would watch Life.
Is it your flight to your death?
No, goddamn. It's just a flight, nigga. Damn.
I'm saying, you gotta choose one of these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna pick Life because it's Eddie and Martin, and when they old, this Eddie and Martin together was just, it was fucking groundbreaking and phenomenal. It was just. Every other words out of their mouth, the connection together, fucking the chemistry is the word I'm looking for. The chemistry between those two, fucking Martin would do something. I would love to be, like I said, I always say I would love to be on the set. Every time Martin says something, I mean, don't get me wrong, Eddie and Arsenio are great together too, but Martin picking up on what Eddie does,
you have that on
and bouncing off that, and then Eddie picking up on Martin, and Martin picking up on what Eddie does.
Mm-hmm.
Like their chemistry was fucking great in that movie, and then when they turned to old men, and then the transformation of that, and then these it was just hard. I gotta pause this shit. Please don't push play. I don't want to miss nothing. Type laughs and that. And Coming to America was the love story got in. They didn't get in the way, but the love story was part of that charm of it.
Right.
So it wasn't like, but Life is like fucking raw.
See, that's why there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. It absolutely can't be. They are what they are. But I'm just saying, and it pretty much do come down to how you feel, because one movie is about, these motherfuckers about to get locked up for some shit they didn't do. You feel sorry for them, but then they still bring out this humor. In the fucking,
I have to skip that fucking part when they get like arrested.
But I feel like you need to watch that through. Just like Coming to America for me probably is my favorite. I always chose Coming to America only for the fact that
It's more uplifting, man. That's
I wanted to look for my goddamn queen and queens. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to find my John. Like, you know, I wanted to go and be like, damn, I didn't get her. So then when I do get married, I lift up the veil and there she is. Not this motherfucker or that motherfucker. Like, you know, that's just been my whole, just, you know, and just that motherfucker was just so innocent being in the area that was so gruesome and like, the area was so much bigger than them. Like, you know, you come here and these motherfuckers like, you know, we're looking for a girl, but we can't find one. Where you been? They were like, we went to every bar. See, that's where you went wrong. You got to go to a church. See, that's just been the epitome of black people. We just...
That's thing too. They come to America, Eddie and Arsenio, when they put the makeup on and do their, oh my God.
No.
Sex with chocolate.
The Reverend, you're not going to get another Reverend. That Reverend, that Arsenio played the fuck out.
Hell yes.
Come on, this motherfucker said.
See, now I want to change my answer because
I didn't come here to preach tonight. But I want you to know there's a God somewhere who sits on high and looks down low. Who the fuck sits on high and looks down low? Like, yo, this nigga just came out with the most craziest lines. And then you had the chicks when they were out on the, this was like the first dating app you ever seen. They were like, the chick was like, I used to study Joan of Arc and my farmer, like holding the freaking lighter up to her hand. I'm like, yo, this is what the world is. This is how it is when you grow up. But you know, this movie came out young as fuck. You know, I was young as hell watching this shit. I didn't know that the world was going to hit us like that. But yeah, we do got chicks up there that hold up the torch to their hand. Chicks that come out, she's like, what was the twins? The twins was beatboxing and shit. And she was like, you know, something about, you know, they only date a guy with a Mercedes. They hit you with all of these, like, vital fucking clues on life. And then this nigga with the goddamn, however you want to take it, you want to, you know, touching that world. When he said, I'll do you, and I'll chew up your friend too. Some crazy shit.
I'll eat your alive and
man,
your little friend too or some shit.
This movie just hit on every level. And then the motherfucker, the barbershop scene.
Hell yeah.
Say you ain't mean no goddamn Martin Luther King. Yes, I did.
Martin Luther the King is what they. Martin Luther the King.
You ain't know Martin Luther the King. Call him Clay? I'm gonna call him Clay. Like that. These are all freaking hitters. Like everything about that.
Oh.
That movie is dog. It is crazy because just as much as I fight for this movie, some people fight for life. But I'm like, life.
I ain't gonna fight for life versus this.
Life is easy. Life, they had all of those people. This joint, Eddie. Like it's just Eddie. Then the goddamn dance. This is where put your hands where mine.
More than that.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like this
Michael
movie.
Jackson inspired this, or did this inspire Michael Jackson?
This inspired Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh.
She said, I want to go into your apartment. There was a big rat. Come on. It didn't hurt. What is it you like to do? Whatever it is you like to do, Your Highness.
Oh, God.
Bark like a dog. Woof. Woof. Hop on one leg. Come on. I've told every chick I've been with in my life to do these same steps.
What?
JK.
Just to see if it worked. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, man.
Let them wear our princely robes. We are New Yorkers now.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
Yeah, dog, Stu. And that was their uncle, too.
Oh, that's what really you related to them?
Yeah.
Too?
The bull fell down the steps.
Oh, realize. I thought you meant
oh, not the bull, the
actor. I was like, what? Really?
And yeah, what the fuck do you want?
God damn. Yo, was not ready.
Yo,
am I supposed to be watching this as a kid?
Hit him with that shit hard as hell. Yeah, what the fuck do you want?
Well, you know James Earl Jones.
Oh, that motherfucker with that voice.
The king right there. Hakeem.
My son works.
My son. Damn. Yeah, well, yeah, the authority with the voice, man.
He came to them motherfuckers and hit him up. The lady was like, does this seem like enough? She was reading how much they sent. Why don't we make it a cool $1 million? That sounds...
Oh shit, I ain't no see this. The wardrobe shit.
My son works. God.
I got the garb on. All right. Ah, nice.
What did he say? Ohan?
Zamunda.
No, when they went and found him at the damn... what's my man name? What's the black father name?
Oh,
fucking
I'm saying Whack Arnold's. McDowell, boy.
McDowell.
Fucking McDowell.
Whack Arnold.
Whack Arnold's, I think, is from Chappelle's show.
This nigga here, sexual chocolate. Yo.
Look at fucking Arsenio face, man.
Please keep, while you in the clapping mood, God damn, while you in the clapping mood, ain't nobody clapping.
Oh, misfits and shit.
My reverend. He's been my reverend since I was a little boy. It's the most saddest sounding horns.
I wish I could play some clips, man. I wish I could play some clips.
Oh, it's just this movie hits on every level. Yeah. Life hits on all levels, but this hits on like it's more personal.
See, now you got me switching my answer and shit.
It bounce back and forth. More personal. And then you go to the goddamn basketball game. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it.
I've been saying that in high school.
I will cherish this day for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. These niggas.
For the rest of my life. What did he say to him when she asked him who was that? Is it the guy who met in the bathroom?
His answer was just some guy I met in the restroom.
That was it?
That was it. She's like, I forgot what she said. It was like, you know a lot of people here or something. Oh, no, that was just some guy I met in the restroom.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe it.
Used to run up on each other saying that shit together.
This is a day I will cherish for the rest of my life. For the rest. And them niggas just kept bowing.
His homie next to him ain't had no lines.
He had no lines.
Happy as shit. Happy to be there.
For the rest of my... And they just kept backing away with that shit.
Yes. Coming to America. Okay, so...
Man, that is just...
No, so my... You know, another reason I switched my answer, because I'm sitting there, when I brought up the flight thing, I was sitting there thinking, like, all right, I'm on this flight, and I'm going to get to that part in life where it's going to be sad, and these niggas is passing, and then they show the people dying off, and Bernie fading out, and I'm like, there's some sad parts. It's like equally sad, well, not equally sad and happy, it's like sad and then like strongly funny.
Yeah.
But coming to America, you don't get that sad moment. You get a sad moment sort of with like he kind of missed
all kind of
with love type of thing.
The romance.
It's more uplifting, so I probably watch like have that instead of like watching Life. But Life
is
you can't take nothing from it though.
It's not hitters on all sides. So now that I went in all way in my fucking Coming to America bag, let me go into my Life bag.
My Life bag. We did that already.
We did.
We did.
Not as like I went, Coming to America. Mortimer, we're back. When he gave him money and shit. But Life is more on the, I don't know, it's kind of hard, it's crazy to say, because Coming to America is definitely like, I feel like I base some of my life around some of the movie. I didn't end up with no fucking queen, I'm no prince from Africa that we don't know of yet, but I definitely went into that movie and went into my life with some of them aspects being it's funny, it's humor, but that shit is actual real. That's real. Shit I brought, we went to the freaking clubs, times looking for women and shit, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. All of that. Stuff that kind of just, go into your real world. But Life is just...
I wasn't looking for love in the club.
Right, you're not looking for no love. Looking for some quick love, real quick. What you talking about? $25 or what? What you got going on? Hey,
what?
Who said what? So,
$25?
So Life, the movie Life, right?
What the... That's your Navy days, nigga. Hold on.
Nobody talking about that.
You gotta close
what
up.
What you say? But no, life just like, you know, the whole from this jump, from Martin getting robbed by Eddie in the damn bathroom, robbing nothing basically because Martin already got fucking robbed, and then he's like, oh, you know, then Spanky Johnson come around, which some people still to this day are still finding out that Rick James was in Life. Still blows my mind that people are still finding that out today. But if you don't know Spanky Johnson, you better figure out who Spanky Johnson is. But when what did he say?
When he got robbed?
We'll skip past that part. But just thinking about some of the things that I take from Life, just the fact that when they went down south and was like we looking for Slim. It was like, you found him, and it was some big ass black dude, and then the black boy, boom, well, almost, but black boy was like, they were like, y'all got some places around here that fella can go to and have a good time? He was like, that there is Notches Under the Hill. The only color that means no. This is see, I'm going forward. I'm going too forward. We got to go back to what is one of the biggest takes from this movie. Is when they went to that restaurant or whatever
Diner,
and they went to go buy some pie.
Oh,
and that is, I mean, I'm telling you, like that means so much to me because where I go in this world, I think of that wherever I'm at.
That scene. Or that
encounter is just that, you know, you go to a place and, you know, it's just wild, right? Being black, going to a place and then, you know, you open the door and the music doesn't stop, but it just in your mind and the surroundings, you know, the music stops.
Yeah, you feel like all eyes on me, kind of.
And then we just here for some. We're here for burgers, we getting some gas, and then we about to be on our way. But you know, in the movie, they were like, "Hey, you know, we've been traveling. We like to buy a slice of pie." Yeah. And then they say,
"Them nears,
since you boys can read, how come you didn't read that sign on the door?" And they look around to the door, and it says, "No colors is allowed." And then they're like, "Blah blah blah," go into it. And then Eddie says, "Let's talk turkey." You know, he's a smooth talker. Let's talk turkey. How much it costs to turn one of them whites only pies into nigger pies? Man, that is like essential in, I think, every black person's life. That just goes without a shadow of a doubt. And it might not be a pie. It may not be gas. It may not be a damn Coke and a smile. It could be anything. But you know, especially, and I learned that being out here, for sure in Cali, because there's a lot of like deserted areas. You go into somewhere and that fucking music stops. And they look at who's coming in and like, oh. And you could just hear it. You can like sense it in your mind that these motherfuckers, they like, ain't no goddamn breakdancing going on in here, so what y'all boys doing here? Like, this is just the humor that these movies, like, instill. Like, I was already, I don't know, like, prepared for. Like, I was prepared for it. That's what's the crazy part, you know, not to go all crazy and off the deep end, but it's like, I feel like a lot of kids these days don't have that. They don't have those little, unless they have people like us or whatever, people like you that know these little intangibles that you can be like, you know, in a joking manner, you know, just jokingly know that the music might stop when you walk into a restaurant or a place.
How much it's going to cost me if not spitting my food? No, I'm playing.
All of the above, but it could all be far-fetched and you could be completely wrong. But it's good to just kind of know that in the back of your head. That's how I just see it. And that's what I feel like life set us up for this, like, damn, this shit is crazy out in this world. You know, and
the movie life.
The movie life.
Well, everything, I guess, life in general.
Life in general. That's how I see. That's, again, all right, so It's just so much that goes on in this movie. And again, I really like that. It's super sad to like get accused for the shit that they got accused for. I would hate to like be in that position.
It's 1930s and shit too. So.
Them motherfuckers said, they had the bull. Oh, our friend, he's just drunk. This fella look like he's dead. God damn. Now you just accessory to murder because somebody you picked up was, man, I'm like, bro, that movie, and I'll just say this last part. I'll stop it halfway through, but just that halfway point was when, after they found Slim, it was like, we're looking for Slim. You found him, and he was a big, heavy set dude. Yeah. And they were like, look, any place where some black folk can go to, the only color down there is green. And they went down
the only color they care about down there is
green. And, Eddie's playing cards, and then Martin got the damn prostitute, gave him the damn last $2 and shit. And Eddie got fucking swindled. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, y'all motherfuckers cheating on me. And then he was like, where'd that bitch go? And then they was like, what bitch? Or I don't know. It could have been one woman. I'm just saying bitch. My bad. But he was like, what woman? He was like, the next bitch you see me choking is the bitch that I'm looking for. Blah, blah, blah. That shit, I say that. I mean, that's just verbatim everywhere. Anytime I feel I've been swindled. Motherfucker, you seen that motherfucker? What motherfucker? All right, the next motherfucker you see me choking is the motherfucker that... That's just like, it goes hand in hand. But that movie life, and that's just halfway through. We didn't even get to the good part. Like,
none of those movies are in the, they ain't even in the top 20 or top 30 of greatest comedies on IMDb. I know. I know.
They ain't going.
Let me see. They ain't even in the top.
Look at that shit. What they got up there?
30. They not in. 40 version's funny. Yeah, that's a. Traded Places. Here we go. Got an Eddie movie. Traded Places, number 34.
That's my mom's movie right there, and that's also my movie. That's great. I love it. You know, they filmed that in Philly too.
What they got for number one? Damn. I think number one is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
See, I
number 2 is Airplane.
For that shit.
Blazing Saddles. Number 3, Caddyshack. Charlie Chaplin, Modern Times. What the fuck is going on? I mean, I don't think number one. Young Frankenstein, Dumb and Dumber.
See. And this will be somebody like a lot of people that I talk to. This is their lineup.
Spaceball's funny as shit.
It'd be mostly like a lot of Adam Sandler shit. I'm like, for real?
Adam did some of the transformation shit too.
But his shit is way.
Happy Gilmore's 27. Damn, we don't get.
They got Ace. See, Ace. I feel Ace on that list should be way higher.
Me too.
On and that list, that motherfucker should be. Goddamn 2 or 4. I mean, I can see Blazing Saddles, but I don't,
Yeah, well, yeah. What was it, rated PG? Maybe I should put rated R movies and shit.
Shit, back then everything was fucking PG. So they ain't come out with rated. I forgot what year they came out with rated R.
He's on there.
Yeah, what number?
36. I don't know. This is top 100.
Hangover. That should be way higher. Team America should be way higher. That motherfucker had you
surprisingly funny,
roast out and fucking chuckling the whole time.
Groundhog Day. I mean,
and we still didn't get to a life or come to America. See, this is
Borat 52. Harold Kumar.
Rat
Race. That was funny. Somebody MASH. What the fuck?
Somebody made this bullshit ass list up.
Yeah, somebody. Bad Santa.
Bad Santa should be
See no evil, hear no
entirely way up there.
So does See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Coming to America, number 66. I appreciate that. You like Bad Santa?
Hell yeah.
Superbad, Beverly Hills Cop 72. So that's action going though.
I think that damn what was that one you just
Galaxy
said?
Quest. What's Beverly Hills Cop?
No, what's the guys?
Cheech and Chong. Superbad.
Superbad. That should be way higher than that. Tommy Boy should be way higher than that.
Tommy Boy is great. PG-13. Yeah. PG-13. Get away with some stuff. Big. Odd Couple, Revenge of the Nerds, all the way down here. Wayne's World
should be up there. Wayne's World should be way
Scary
up
movie.
there. Scary Movie should be way up there. Home Alone should be way up there.
That wasn't funny to me.
But
well, I mean, it wasn't funny.
In that list of what we talking.
Yeah. Anger Management. That was good. City Slickers.
That should be way up there. What was that? City Slickers?
Yeah.
That should be way up there.
School of Rock coming on the last 5. School of Rock, Christmas Story. That's a classic though. Little Miss Sunshine. Was that funny? Get Shorty. The General.
A lot of these movies that they got at the end is like flipped. Because all of this nonsense they got
Coming to America. Life ain't even on it, but Coming to America is number
and again
66.
Like, and this is just everybody's opinion. Like being in the Navy, when we had all this downtime and we were playing these games, talking about movies and stuff, and I'm asking people who's their favorite comedian, and I've heard Dane Cook several times, and I'm like, hey, yo, bro, you ain't watching nothing.
George Carlin, Chappelle,
Robin
Williams,
heavy hitter. George is that. I mean, all right. So who's your say your top 3 comedians of all time?
God, of all time.
Yeah, top 3 comedians.
That's not something I can just blurt out.
You can blurt it out. You can pick 3 of them. Or 5. 5. Pick 5.
God damn, man. I don't know.
That leaves room to like add,
Stand-up?
comedian, period. People that are comedic.
So we talking about actors and stand-up? That's a lot.
All the above.
I can't give you
That's 5.
I'd have to think about it. Stuff. I don't think about top stuff like that because
who's the funniest person ever on TV? Who's the
funniest person ever on TV? God damn.
Just a motherfucker that just
the funniest person ever on
one.
TV and shit.
One, your favorite person that you can rely on for a laugh of all time in history.
It's so many people I can rely on for a laugh.
Number 1.
Every single time.
That's number 1.
Never miss.
Number 1. Mine's Richard.
Let me see. Today. He ain't on TV.
He's been on TV. In history.
Been on TV.
He was on TV.
But he's one of them too. Like he always guarantee a laugh from many of people. From him.
That's my funniest person in the history of film and TV, or to know a motherfucker, is Richard Pryor.
Well, my brain doesn't work that way.
You can name one. Just put out one. Just put out one for the,
You got Chappelle in there.
You gotta pick one.
Bill Burr's in there. See, because he's stand up though. Even in his shows,
it can be all the above. All the above. It's yours. This is yours. There's no,
I don't have one though. It ain't mine. It's yours because you forced it. You're forcing the question.
If you had to pick one person that, if you were, I don't know, these damn scenarios. If you were locked in the goddamn. One person.
Give me a scenario, man.
You locked away for 40 years and you can only listen to one person. Who would you pick?
It would definitely be Chappelle because he'd be giving me updates on what who was happening in the modern day. He'd be news stories too. You would just listen to reruns of Richard Pryor for 40 years? Is that what you're telling me?
You would listen to reruns of Dave Chappelle for 40 years?
He's still alive. They're still going to do things. Though.
But you locked up. You ain't going to get no more.
What am I getting? From today in the past.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. All right, now I got to think about it again.
Oh, come on.
I'll pick Chappelle because he does modern, shit.
I think that would be your
40
comedian of today. But again, if I went into the pick your top 5, Chappelle is absolutely on mine.
Cause I could listen to Bernie stand up all the fucking day too.
Richard, Bernie,
we talking stand up.
Chappelle. No, comedy period. Person. I know I do go kind of outside of it because
actors.
I really don't even look at Chappelle as like being like a stand up anymore. This motherfucker is on another.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Another platform, but. As far as somebody making you laugh,
make me laugh. Yeah.
I swear, I mean, always gonna be Richard up there, Bernie, Eddie.
I mean, you just say Bernie Mac, man. This is good times. It just feels so fucking good.
You fucking anything smiling with this motherfucker in it.
The Mr. 3000 shit. Oh, goodness, all of it.
You a cocksucker. This motherfucking Bernie Mac, dog.
Oh yeah.
Bernie, definitely. I'm the pappy. He had everybody. See, his role in that movie was very limited, but they said like all his stuff. He was like given obviously like the will to like or the he was given permission to just go off ad lib everything.
Awesome.
My name Jangalang. Who the fuck?
I mean,
I would never want to meet Jangalang.
Jangalang. Yeah, his show was good too. So just listen to him for 40 years. God damn.
You gotta go 40. Oh, you can. I 40, damn sure listen to Bernie for 40. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Richard, though, I can. This motherfucker just introduced me to a world that I just knew was parallel to mine. Like, you go over, and I've been in that position a lot of times in my life. Go over to a chick crib and, like, looking around like, this is a nice ass house. If I don't fuck her,
what?
I'm gonna fuck this couch.
What?
Like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, just that process, that thinking. Obviously, I'm not gonna fuck the couch. But it's just on that level of, man, it's a nice fucking house.
Yeah.
He just hit me with them.
Opened your brain up a little bit.
Them little, and then, you know, him with the damn coke and shit. Or not with the damn, whatever the fuck he was smoking. Bass. He was freebasing. Fucking burning himself up and shit. Still come back funny as hell with the burnt up chest. All of that shit. Got the damn wives. It just sound like it always sound like my life. Just like, got a couple.
Oh, it sound like your life?
Like, I think he was like.
You was freebasing?
I don't freebase. I know. It's not free, but. No.
We're gonna have to edit all this shit the fuck out of this.
Ain't nobody doing drugs.
Who knocking at the door? They coming kicking in?